Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back. Ragnarok here with episode number 23, 24? Episode 24 of the Endgame, but technically it's like episode 224, something like that. Anyway, whatever. What can you do? Good things take time, and the Mortal Empire's campaign is taking me a fucking age to get through. But anyway, we'll get to the end. Don't worry about that. Yeah, it just may not be anytime soon. All right, so Sorcerer's Islands. We're gonna populate this with old Uhtred here, and we've got a little bit of a change of scenery coming up here soon. I was just sort of pining over the map, and I was thinking that maybe what we'll do is down here we'll slowly build 3 armies down here, and while we're doing that, we will we'll try and use the High Elf intrigue at court to decrease the relations between the dwarves and Bretonnia. Let's see if we can break that alliance. I mean, it's going to take quite a bit of effort to do that, but I think this is kind of like a mid to long term plan here. But what I'm thinking is we raise 3 armies down here. We'll make them all very similar, but made in a way that they'll work together. They'll be all doom stacks. I think we'll go all Phoenix Guard, all Sisters of Avalorn. We'll get some Dragon Princes, and maybe some Star Dragons, and throw in a couple Bolt Throwers. But we'll make a mix of 3 armies, and we'll secure the southern flanks down here with those 3 armies, and then in the north, what we could potentially do is, I mean, we're gonna send Tyrion over here to deal with the Norscan tribes and hopefully catch up to Chaos at some point. Once that's finished, we can descend on the dwarves this way, and then we'll send a small force, 2 or 3 armies in through the center, and just basically attack through here, and through here. But once again, this is kind of a long-term strategy, long-term thinking. We've got other things to worry about at the moment, such as cleaning up the rest of the Dark Elves, securing this area, defeating Chaos, and yeah, we'll have to decrease the relations with the dwarves and Bretonnia first as well before we can launch our attack on the dwarves, which will most likely take quite a while to do that. Anyway, I'm fucking rambling. I want to take a look at what's going on over here. Maybe start picking up some influence with this guy, or we could just scout ahead. Doesn't really matter. I am tempted to treasure hunt, but I think we'll just colonize. So we're gonna have to leave him here to replenish, but this is gonna be kind of a slow, long-term build here, and we'll obviously have to use the global recruitment for this, since we don't have any infrastructure down here, and I want the armies built before we actually declare war on the dwarves. So unless Chaos comes down there and raises some settlements that we can scoop up, then we're gonna have to wait, or we're gonna have to use the global recruitment. These fuckers are in the area of Mustalan. I really hope that they don't settle any of these settlements. I'm going to give them a war coordination target, just so that maybe they won't take these settlements.
Princess of Ulthran.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alright, this is kind
I
of...
will see to it.
How much movement does she have?
In defense of Ulthran.
Alright, so I want to take this with her army, but I don't want these troops in her army, so let's see, what have we got for lords available? Actually, let's take a look at the good ones. Resistant, dangerous, dashing, vigilant. I am not crazy. I mean, dashing, kind of like for middle game, would be nice to build another army of those. another army of these Silver Helms. It's another dashing lord, but I don't think we're... I'm kind of tempted to do that, but I want to wait for either the... What was it? The Doctrinal trait or the Dragonborn trait, which unfortunately are not showing up at the moment. So, but anyway, we need another general here to do what I want to do. Just grab Mr. Squishy here. Dolwyn. Alright, Squishy.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Need to transfer over
Traveling.
a few of these units. Temporarily.
Faithful servant. Dispatch me.
Room for these guys in Animeus's army.
I go.
And then that way we can disband this general as soon as we take this.
Defender
And we
of
don't
the
have to
Everqueen.
worry about losing, suffering attrition on any of these troops here. Alright, Musalon is ours.
Where now?
Can disband you.
A worthy ally.
Oh, oops. And let's send this general over here. Hopefully, and get Lyonese. Because if we don't get Lyonese, it's going to make it really difficult to keep public order under control here in Musalon.
Prince of Ulthuan. All set. Defender of the
Alright,
Phoenix
anyway,
throne.
we've got to get over here and root out these guys. Looks like we could scoop up some more territory over here too, if we're quick.
Prince. Protector of Ulthuan.
Alright, I'm gonna switch those units back. To Animeus's army. Maybe... Oh,
I'm ready.
alright, let's get you
Setting
to
up
there.
garrison. Prince.
You can stay here for now. Wondering if we should pick up a couple more. I don't think we're gonna need more. White Lines probably
Defender of the
these guys were
Phoenix
going to
throne.
disband
Guardian.
after this fight, and I want him training these Sisters of Avalorn because we're gonna be using them later on. Anyway, probably won't keep this army as all archers, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we need to catch up with these guys. Get rid of them. Oh shit. Okay, I thought they were both 16 stacks, but one's just one single unit. So gotta be careful here. Whoa, they could hit Paravon. Fuck me sideways. What are the? I mean it's a good garrison. That's a solid garrison, but I don't know. 16 versus 16. These Sea Guard are not going to do much damage to a Chaos army. All that armor, especially if they don't have like experience or battle skills, gonna really struggle there. Prefer not to lose that settlement. All right, Beatrice, what are our plans for you? I guess bring her over this way. If we're going to plan a strike on the dwarves, we should have at least 3 armies here, 3 armies here, and then the 4 armies in the north converge down there. But we also have to be wary of another chaos invasion, which will show up there if it happens again. But I mean, I guess we do still have time to react to that sort of thing. So anyway, let's just get her on the move. Ah, there's a chaos agent sitting here. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big fucking problem. Public order here. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Got public order issues here. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get it under control before the rebellion happens. In which case we'll have to pop a general here to get a little boost to the public order. We might actually get this province under control first. Some of these places back here look pretty good. Just check the... yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Public order looks pretty good back here. Keep upgrading all this stuff. Let's upgrade this one first. This, and we got a resource here. Fuck yeah. Alright, now getting all these nobles back into Tyrion's army, I feel like it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass.
In defense of
Or
Ulthuan.
can you get one? Alright, might as well keep her out of force march, because we want, I mean, it's just that one unit that needs a replenishment, but still we want to get replenishment, so we want to stay within our own territory
I await your
for
command.
the time being. These fools almost defeated. Actually, I really want to see what
Moving out.
if they've got anything over here. Doesn't look like it.
On to adventure. Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alright, Calidor. Guess you can move to here.
Dispatch me.
Maybe put you in ambush, maybe.
Ready to
See if we
attack.
can.
Lady of the Phoenix Court. We go.
Put her in ambush too, and just see if this guy might
Short
actually
As your
come
lady,
back this way.
we lie in wait.
Alright, cool.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Looks good.
You
Oh
have my
man, what a
attention.
mess.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
One of these guys is
What
not
do you require?
does not belong in Tyrion's army. We just want to make sure we don't put the
With purpose.
wrong one in there.
Protector of the Ever Queen.
Alright, Tyrion, just move to here,
Noble son of Ulthuan.
and then let's just get everybody in
I have
back in
much
the army.
to teach them. Beginning my journey.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of doing that earlier. We could have
I will share my experience.
definitely had a
Servant
lot
of the
more
king.
influence by this point. We've used them.
Brave son
Use
of
them in that
Ulthuan.
manner.
I am a fount of knowledge. True son of Ulthuan.
Standing by. I am a fount of knowledge.
Nobleman.
Fount of knowledge, eh? Fuck's sake.
True son of Ulthuan. I will share my experience. Speak your mind.
Alright, there we go.
I have much
Got
to
them all
teach
back in there.
Protector of the Ever Queen.
Looks good. And Tyrion, I think we will force march Tyrion just because he's... the army's fully replenished. Might as well get him moving up here as far as possible.
Lady of the Phoenix Court. I will begin again soon.
Noble
Sorry.
son of
This
Ulthuan.
guy we want down here as well. Alright, that looks good. Be nice if we could catch Talar Marath, the Black Conqueror, in an ambush. We're almost done here in Naggaroth, and then it'll be on to Frozen Wastes, which I've spent a lot of time up there in my Bretonia campaign already.
We stand ready for action.
Alright, good stuff. I don't think... yeah, let's just check the building browser. See if there's anything left to construct. I think that was it. Just double check we didn't move, or didn't forget to move anyone.
What do you seek? Servant
We might
of
have
the
to
tower.
send Dante to take this guy out.
I serve
Or
the
maybe we
Phoenix
should
King.
send... can they even... they can just wound him. Alright, yeah, maybe we'll send... Might send Ghost back there to do that. Or could send Dante all the way up there.
What do you seek?
Alright, yeah, let's send Dante because it's not really doing anything else. We can send him back here to get the public order back under control later on. I think it's too critical to keep him there.
Servants of the tower.
Answers to me.
Alright, good. Good. Alright, so before I get back into the End Times, Deathblade, and C.L. Werner's book here, I just want to mention I am terrible with the pronunciations of a lot of these names. So I know that I'm butchering them. I'm doing my best, but yeah, butchering a lot of the names and even common words I mess up a lot of the time as well, so I apologize for that. But anyway, try and get through this for you guys. So anyway, let's continue where we left off. So I wish I could say the same for the steadfastness of your mind. Eldir reproved him. She smiled at the flicker of disquiet that appeared on his face. You needn't worry. There are no spies here. I would know if there were. She ran her fingers across the curve of her cheek, feeling the silky newness of her revivified skin. As you observe, my vivacity is as keen as it ever was. Malice scowled. The hag pays a high price for your sorcery, mother. I should feel cheated if your powers were not quite as profound as you claim them to be. He shook his head and stalked back to his throne. Just the same, I don't want my affliction mentioned in Naggarond, not even between ourselves. Eldir stepped around the shattered glass and spilled wine. I didn't know you were so afraid of the Witch King, certainly not after your entanglements with Lady Khaine. A usurper who fears his sovereign has lost before he begins. Anyone who doesn't fear Malekith is either mad or a fool, Malice returned. No, to have any chance at all, I cannot deny my fear of him. The sorceress circled the Malachite throne, her boots clicking against the tiled floor. Then you will expose the Testina's plot. Forget the chance that Providence has given you. She leaned close to her throne, her hand closing on Malice's arm. They are offering you his crown, the circlet of iron itself. You would be lord of all the Druki, master of Naggaroth. Malice glanced past his mother, staring regretfully at the spoiled wine. I will expose no one, not yet, at least. I will hear Khaire's offer, learn how much support I can expect. The killing of her messenger was a warning to the Tasdina and the other dreadlords. Oh. Yeah, no, this is obviously 1,000 gold is not enough for us to do such a thing, but we will eventually declare war on the dwarves, I think. Just wait for the right opportunity. I'm not sure if we'll eradicate them completely like the Dark Elves. We might just beat them into submission and then ally with them at the end of the war, but we'll see how things go. This is all like very, very long-term planning. Anyway, alright, the killing of her messenger was a warning to the Tasdina and the other dreadlords. They must know it is I, not they, who hold the reins of power. They think to make a present to me of something only my strength and the might of the hag can secure. When they find their highborn messenger lying in the gutter like so much garbage, they will understand that. When the Blackguard fails to arrest Khaine, they will know I haven't exposed them, that it will listen to what they would pledge to their new king. Eldir brought her hand up to Malice's head, running her fingers through his dark locks. The land is in turmoil. There's talk of treachery everywhere. The noble houses snap at one another's throats, even as the daemons come crawling across their walls. It will take a strong arm to bind them once more to the service of their kingdom. It will It will take ruthlessness beyond that of the Witch King, savagery unmatched even by daemons, to break their pride and bind them in the shackles of terror. Taking hold of his mother's hand, Malice pressed it to his lips. I have been schooled in the cruelties of Hag Grafe. I have endured the horrors of the wastes themselves. The blood of my own father is on my hands. There is no brutality I will not indulge for the sake of power. You know that. The Draco's grip suddenly grew tight, and with a sharp pull he brought Eldir to her knees beside him, her face level with his own. From the first, I think you foresaw this moment with your magic. Every torture and torment I survived, you saw before it happened. All that I have suffered was known to you, wasn't it? And if it was, Eldir demanded, if your entire life stood revealed to me while you were still growing inside me, how should that change this moment? Will you curse me for what you have endured, or thank me for preparing the way? Malice shook his head. Neither, he said. The past is done. It is the future I seek. You have brought me to this moment. Tell me what waits beyond. The sorceress turned her face, unable to hold the suspicious glare in Malice's gaze. I have seen this far, but no further. There are rules to magic, boundaries that cannot be defied. This land draws but faintly upon the lighter vibrations within the ether, and only so much can be achieved with the lower harmonies. Your doom is obscured, but this much I can tell you, the fate of Naggarond is bound to your own. Malice released his mother, sinking back against the rest of his throne. Mine is the doom of Naggarond, he mused. He kept his eyes on his mother as Eldir withdrew from the chamber. He was cautious about trusting her too far with her portents and prophecies. After all, she had benefited the most by placing him on the throne of Hag Grafe. Conquest of Nagor had eliminated most of Eldir's enemies. Malice had to wonder what foes she hoped to involve in this doom she now foretold. It will be a terrible doom, an end to all things, Malice. You will lose all you possess. Nothing will be left. Alright, cool. We'll stop there. And see what we got going on. Ambush foiled. How unfortunate. Ready for duty. I forget who that guy is, but whatever. Paravon. We're going to get a rebellion up here. Ooh, fuck me sideways. Alright, so should probably figure something out. Figure something out there. Could bring Animaeus
Marching out.
up that way to deal with the rebellion. Should be able to hold the walls, and most likely it's going to be, I guess, probably a chaos rebellion.
Your decree.
Alright, yeah, let's bring him up there.
Entering the garrison.
I think we're safe down here for now, but just to be on the safe side, let's put you there to hold the line against the chaos forces here. Fuckers! You fuckers! Ah, yeah. We weren't quick enough. Damn it to hell. You fucker. That's gonna make Musalon next to impossible to hold.
What would you have of me?
Like public order. Fuck me sideways. That is unfortunate. Come down and take this settlement.
We stand ready for action.
Be quicker to come this way. This way. Alright, let's bring you this way. Looks like these guys are going for that. Damn, I was really hoping that they would take the... go for the war coordination target we gave them, but no dice. No dice. Alright, Beatrice, keep moving that way.
You seek
Dante, where the fuck did that guy go? Is he gone? He's just hit into us. Alright. I guess you can stay where you were. Come back to this province.
Off I go.
Maybe he died of old age? Somehow I don't think so. Maybe this lizardman killed him? Maybe move somewhere else? I don't know. Ah, there he is. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Anyway, that's fine. Let him roam around. Just as long as he doesn't sit here, because we can't afford to have the public order get worse here than it already is. We need to try and keep that province under control if we can. Alright, where were we? Up here in the north. Tyrion is at the very edge of the map. On the northernmost edge of the map anyway. This guy is back. Let's get you moving this way towards where the influence is going to be.
Where to?
Oh, sweet mother.
You may approach.
Is that Malekith back already? No?
Champion of the Ever Queen.
That's unfortunate that we didn't, we don't have enough movement to make the attack there.
Smash it to ruins.
That's okay, we should, next turn we should be able to finish off the Druki. Tyrion should be able to reach over here.
I live to serve my queen.
Can we get there in 2 turns? Yes, we can. Alright, good stuff.
Can I offer assistance?
Definitely want to scoop up a whole bunch of influence here before we do the attack.
Setting off.
Speak.
Yeah, this freaking sucks. Anyway, it's not a big deal.
What do you require? I'm ready.
Just wondering if we should just leave him in camp stance. We should try for an ambush again.
Princess, if you will it.
I think I'm gonna leave both these generals in camp, or maybe. No, we'll just move her up.
On my way.
Move her there. We'll put her in ambush too. But more than likely they'll see her anyway.
Ready to attack.
Alright, looks good.
The people are rested.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be close whether or not we get the rebellion first or if we need to get the general first. Up here in the north, I think we're good. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We don't get the full effects. We don't see, or it doesn't seem like we get the full effects of these buildings when we build them in inhospitable terrain. So.
Your behest? Ulfuan Prince.
Troops replenished for turn 19. What if we...
Unwise. Loyal Prince. Preparing camp.
21. Alright.
Onward then.
Yeah, just have this guy scout out the area a little bit. See what kind of force they've got over here. Oh, those iron drakes are nasty. Yeah, these flame cannon I would imagine be pretty nasty too. Yeah, it'll be interesting fighting the dwarfs again, but should be entertaining at the very least. Fuck, I think we're through this turn already. What do we got to build? Anything? I love this addition to the building list, that the little upgrades highlights, so you don't have to actually go through every single one of them, and the fact that you can sort it, all that stuff. just little things, but it does make it very helpful to sort things out later on in the campaign. But yeah, we should have the epic finale to the Dark Elves here next turn.
Rage. I hear the Gadaif.
Servant of the Tower.
Alright, let's continue here with Deathblade. The Dracu pressed his fist against his forehead, trying to blot out the foul whisperings inside his skull. He thought himself so strong to deny the succor of the bottle, but now he wondered if he'd been clever. Hadn't he simply responded to that goading mockery, done exactly what it wanted him to do? Different path can be yours, a path of unending glory and horror. Shut up, Daemon, Malice growled at the voice creeping through his mind. The caustic laughter of Tazarkin was the only response to Malice's fury. The Daemon could wait. What was time, after all, to something truly immortal? I expected more of you, Malice said as he marched out from a concealed doorway and into the dank crypt. The crypt was buried beneath the tower that had once been the stronghold of Orith Kincutter. Orith and his house had been abolished years ago, exposed as devotees of the profane god Slaanesh. The Witch King had flayed every member of the house, from Orith himself to the lowest slave, and impaled the wet, raw bodies upon the walls of Naggarond. It had taken weeks for some of the cultists to finally die, the slobbering moans from their tongueless mouths serving as a morbid warning to all Druki that some obscenities were too much even for Naggaroth. Since the abolishment of Orith's title, no new Dreadlord had been bold enough to claim the shunned tower for his own. There were too many whispers that some of the things Orith had called from beyond continued to linger in the deserted passageways and chambers, with survivors streaming into the city, with the Black Council and their entourages flocking to answer Malekith's call. The cursed tower was perhaps the only place in the city that offered the isolation of Tazdina's gathering required. Resplendent in a silver-lined gown of black, a wispy filigree adorned with bloodstones entwined with the cascade of her raven tresses, Lady Khaine looked incongruous with the Maccabees surroundings of the soot-blackened crypt, the smashed bones of Orith's ancestors strewn about the floor. She looked as though she were attending a royal banquet, not orchestrating a secret plot to overthrow the Witch King. Always possessed of flawless grace and poise, there was nevertheless something about Khaine that made the blood turn cold in Malice's veins. Looking past the beauty of her face, the enticing appeal of her body, there was a malignance ghastly even by the jaded standards of the Druki. Gazing on Khaine for Malice was like watching some great spider spinning its web, always wondering if the trap was being spun for him. Malice had been fortunate to escape Khaine's web when it had been fashioned for him once before. Then he had been foolish enough to underestimate the Tazdina, to think that sharing her bed gave him some immunity in her intrigues. It was a mistake. He'd been fortunate to survive. Only by a shrewd piece of treachery had he been able to shield himself and leave the Witch King's wrath to fall upon Khaine. Khaine had been fortunate too. Malice felt his eyes drawn to the slender curve of Tazdina's right arm. It was covered in a sleeve of black adorned with sparkling diamonds and the shimmer of a crushed pearl. There wasn't a real arm beneath that sleeve. It covered a surrogate curved from ivory. Khaine's real arm was adorning a spike on the battlements of the Black Tower, the price of Malekith's merciful indulgence. Being one of the Witch King's consorts, Khaine had rated such beneficent consideration. Khaine swept past the dozen nobles and highborns who were with her in the crypt. Even the least of her companions had an air about them that beckoned outrageous wealth and power. They'd made some effort to conceal their rank by adopting simple cloaks and girding themselves in the plain armor of household knights, but they couldn't efface the stamp of her breeding from their bearing. Subtle variances in costumes suggested to Malice that the slave markets of Carrand Car and the mines of Storage Car, even the now desolate shipyards of Clare Carrand. He even saw a bit of scrimshaw bone adorning the dagger of one elf who was certainly in the decadent style of Harganeth. Kyra had cast her web far too to draw in such disparate conspirators. "I expected you to come alone," the Tastina said, her eyes sliding past Malice to glare disapprovingly at his companions. Alright, I'll stop there and get back into this game. I'd like to get this income up a bit, but I don't know if we're going to be recruiting more armies though. That's factions destroyed, servants to chaos. Who fucking destroyed them? Somebody destroyed them for us? I guess I missed that in the end turn. While I was reading, I guess you guys probably, I guess it was probably the, maybe it was Bretonia, maybe it was Albrecht. Albrecht took them out? Guess maybe the dwarves. I don't see a dwarven army around here. Looks like must have been Albrecht, or maybe the border princes had a hand in it as well. Did we not get the rebellion here? Well, I guess we staved it off because she's over here in this province.
I will do my duty. Garrison it.
Alright, cool.
Your bidding.
This guy we don't really need anymore.
Where to?
That may not necessarily be true. Yeah, well, you might as well grab this fucking treasure while you're out here. Didn't get there quick enough either. Damn it to hell. Well, they've got this one over here. Ooh.
Guides me.
Your bidding.
Alright, cool. Monsters of the Sea. These guys going for this? I feel like they're gonna go for it. If we leave here, we're gonna get the rebellion, but I really would like to get to that settlement. Can't get there this turn.
Ready to march.
Might as well. Okay.
Your orders are reasonable.
We'll just stay here
Guardian.
within the province. That'll keep the rebellion from happening, and if they don't, if Albrecht doesn't go for it, then we will. So this army, okay, so we don't really need him right now, but we might as well use him to keep the public order under control over here for a little while anyway. And we're actually going to get rid of her for the time being. Yeah, we're going to be bringing... I guess we got Marielle coming over here, so I think we can safely get rid of this army. We can send Marielle over to Musalon.
Setting off. Landing.
We'll have her sit there for a little while. What does she have in her army? Okay. Alright, I like this.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Looks good. Just take a look at what we've got for lords available. Vigilant. Dashing. Dangerous. These are the same. Resistant actually might be different. Basically the same ones we had last time. I want Dragonborn. Dragonborn and Nocturnal. Actually tempted to... Tempted to recruit the Dashing Lord over here and have these three armies work together. recruit a bunch of silver helms and throw in a few dragons. And I think that would actually be a pretty solid army. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, let's get to work at more important things. Over here in Naggarond. Alright, let's see here.
Protector of the Everqueen. Standing by.
This guy
Their
has to level
skill
up.
is legend.
Guess we'll give him Immortal. And Arius
A
leveled
promising
up.
lieutenant.
Good stuff. I guess we'll give our Rolling Skies just have like some kind of defense against
Gaze upon the wretched of Naggaroth.
flying units. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Malekith is making a run for it, I guess.
All set.
Kalidor, what do we got? Wolfenstein.
Loyal to a fault.
I guess we'll give you this. Just make you a little bit quicker on the battlefield.
Ridiculous.
What do I do here?
Speak. Attack. No mercy.
Oh wow.
A strong leader
Balance
is
of
needed.
power is a lot closer than I was expecting.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Oh, before we...
You have my attention.
Ah, damn it.
For the Everqueen.
Never mind. I was...
await your command.
Guess we can't gain influence if
The
we're
Asher follows strength.
if we're sieging the
Adventure
settlement.
awaits.
That is unfortunate.
What do you require? There will be carnage.
Anyway, let's move you up.
A resounding success.
Good job.
Your behest. We go. Impossible.
For the king.
All right. Normally, what I would do here is,
Never.
since we're sieging, I would
Lady
attack one of
Ulthuan.
these guys first. But I kind of want to get rid of them all at once. Oh, are you kidding me? Why isn't she?
A strong leader
Why
is
isn't she
needed.
supporting the fight? Is it because
Your
this guy is
instructions.
the...
By
maybe
the
we do have
gods.
to get rid of you. Get out of there. Get out of the way.
For order.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Araya.
Thought we were going to get
For the
a
king.
crash there. Now, we could auto-resolve this, but seeing as
I will lead
the,
the Asher.
Dark Elves are almost defeated, we might as well just finish them off for good. Try and get rid of them this episode, though. I don't know if we take their last settlement. I don't think they're destroyed. I think if Malekith is still around, we still have to hunt down their final armies. So probably be next episode when we finish it off completely, or when we finish off Naggarond completely. Battle of the Fortress of the Damned. Reinforcements on the opposite side of the map. It's always fun. Always fun. set up on this hill here. Oh, fuck yeah, look at this position. It's a little excessive to set up here considering we've got them. Ah, shit.
Understood.
Whoops. There we go, that looks good. Sisters. Nice. Stand in front there. And then...
Loyal. We will obey.
I'm gonna be honest though, I think I prefer the sword masters to the Phoenix Guard. I don't know. I mean, I know the Phoenix Guard are a little bit more resilient, a little bit tougher, got the bonus versus large and everything, but
For duty.
the sword masters are better at fighting other infantry, which I find is what you see most of the AI stacks, but I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Alright. Whose army is this? Is Freya's army that's over here? Yeah.
Ready.
You three get up on the mountain here. And let's see if we can get these
Northern Seaguard.
Seaguard to position. In behind here.
We will obey. We go.
Just move nice and slow, like, don't want to necessarily trigger them to come at us here. It's gonna be kind of hard to get the bolt throwers up there. Actually, let's put the bolt throwers right there. Yeah, we're under fire here. They're actually moving.
Going abroad.
Seriously gonna leave the...
Princess of Ulthuan. Agreed. Araya!
Let's go get the bolt thrower. This may actually trigger our troops, but actually let's get everybody moving fast. You over here, Dragon Princess, okay. Alright, let's get the Dragon Princess on the move. And these guys aren't gonna see action by the looks of things.
Guide my bow.
Who else is up there? A noble up here too.
It shall be done.
You guys take out these dark shards. Get moving. What are you waiting for?
Ulthuan Mage.
You guys get over here and take her out. Ooh, this might be fun.
Winds of magic rise. Everyone, bend to my will.
Daughter of Ulthuan.
Alright, get in there. Dragon Prince is actually taking a lot of damage here.
Son of Ulthuan.
How are we doing over here? Under no threat. Really? Just the Dragon Princes are having a tough time. You might as well get into this fight too.
I go then. To war!
This, I guess.
Scython, hear me! Hasselgard, for order!
All right, that was all good fun. Really, actually enjoyed that. Yeah, that was fucking great. I know, I mean, yeah, the odds definitely stacked in our favor, but still enjoyed it nonetheless. Just, this has been a long, bloody war with the Dark Elves, and glad that it's finally almost over. This is a 300 turn long war that we've been fighting against the Dark Elves. I mean, sort of. I mean, technically it was different factions other than Naggarond at the very beginning, but it's been Naggarond for quite a while actually. Like probably at least turn 70, maybe earlier. That they confederated with most of the other Dark Elves.
The greater good has triumphed.
Indeed it has.
Pillage anything of value.
I think we will loot and occupy
My
this time around.
loyalty is rewarded.
I've got the Black Ark out here as
Protect our
well.
Wolf. King and country.
Holy fucking hell, how far can you...
Chart
Wow,
the course.
did you see that? How far that thing boogied on out of there after we...
Can I offer assistance?
Man, our income really shot up there for a sec
Azir guides us.
after that battle. Doc Holiday.
A promising
Let's level
lieutenant.
up. We need to get you on an Eagle pronto.
Madness will consume.
We're not gonna need that. We should probably repair that. And we should probably get that going first.
Protector of the Everqueen. Standing by. A worthy ally.
Increased trade works.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Alright, I think we're gonna do this thing again where we got a ton of influence because we don't need all of these troops to be able to
I have done well.
good job.
Smash it to ruins.
Shield against the darkness.
Breeding will out.
Not possible. Destruction.
This guy's leveled
Brave
up.
son of Ulthuan.
Firstly,
I have done well.
guess we'll go increase trade. I guess we could put it in secure influence. I don't know how often we'll be doing this thing,
Champion of the Everqueen.
where we take everyone out of the army
will
to
be
grab
carnage.
influence. But this is good. We'll be able to afford the generals that we want, and we'll be
A
able to use
resounding
this influence
success.
for whatever we happen to
Noble
need to use
son
it
of
for.
Ulthuan. You have
Should be
my
a nice
attention.
change. The campaign we've struggled. Early on, I
Speak your
wasted
mind.
so much influence. Ah, for fuck's sake.
Brave son of
Never
Ulthuan.
click on the right
I
one.
await your
There
orders.
we go. Luther. Do the speed. Should probably give you the Ward of Hoth as well.
Defender of Ulthuan. There will be carnage. Tyrion, heir of an Aryan. A resounding success. Destruction. I have done well. Smash it to ruins.
Alright, there we go. 131.
A resounding
job.
success.
Your instructions.
She's level 40, yeah.
Shield against
Alright, we'll let
the
Tyrion do the attack,
I'm waiting.
and we'll bring her in to reinforce.
Impossible.
Orion, I lust for
This one we
battle.
probably, I guess we will auto-resolve.
Absurd.
There's not really
You
much
have my
point to fighting
attention.
it.
Madness will consume the Druki.
You know what, how are we doing for time? We're at 15 minutes. We don't have enough movement to hit Malekith.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
This could potentially be the last... Where the fuck is Tyrion? He's in there somewhere.
Ulf one
There we go.
for my queen.
Yeah, I am gonna fight it. Just because... We're not gonna see...
Sunfang hungers.
Oh, we're not gonna see the Dark Elves much after this, and I think we're gonna end the episode after this anyway. So I mean, if I auto-resolve the battle, the episode will be a little bit shorter than an hour. Whereas if we fight it, it'll be almost exactly an hour. But I don't think I'm gonna hit the end turn here during this episode. We'll probably start next episode with the end turn, and then we'll have to finish Malekith off next episode as well. But this is good. We'll be able to see if we can actually get these 3 dragons to do all the work this time and get them leveled up a little bit. Let's bring the Kobolas over, and Tyrion doesn't... Ooh, actually, might want to get her leveled up as well.
Champion of Alarion, heir of Anarion.
2. Alright. Start it up. Where are they at? Not gonna need the reinforcements here. I want to get her some... What does this do? Causes damage to self. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can cause some damage to our enemies here.
Ready. Lakoi Soraya.
This thing gonna hit? It did okay. That was alright. Ooh.
Ulfwan Mage. Winds of
Just want to
magic
try and get
rise.
her leveled up a little bit here. Why are they just sitting there? Because they're shooting us to shit, that's why.
Following echo. Lakoi Soraya. Asio Mage.
You guys should be able to outrun them, right? I want these guys to do all the work, but I guess... They're gonna back off? Maybe not.
Ulfwan Mage.
Yeah, I want these 3 dragons to get all the experience here. Just get them leveled up a little bit.
Abroad.
Back over here.
Ulfwan Mage. Lakoi Sario. Scython, hear me.
Oh. I guess you guys can kill them.
Yes. Menlui, Orior, Menlui.
Yeah. We are taking some damage on these guys, but there's no other threats out here.
Ulfwan Mage. High Mage.
Probably shouldn't use that at the moment.
Effua. Bend my will.
There we go, that should just about... Oh, these guys came back. Send one of them to chase the mob.
Wield
putting up a little bit of fight here for us. It's just this guy that we gotta take down, really. Where did our mages go? Oh, there they are.
Outward mage.
Yeah, I should have saved that for another heal. I think that's it. Who has to break still? This guy's broken, right? Alright. I don't know if they gained any experience during that, but I think we gained 1 chevron on this guy. This guy, I think, gained a chevron. The other ones doesn't look like it. And I don't know if our mage leveled up or not. But yeah, that brings us over to over an hour. I know that was completely unnecessary to fight that. Could have just auto-resolved it and ended the episode, but felt obliged to give you guys a little bit of action because I don't think there was a possibility for another fight in during this turn. So rather than make you guys sit through a third end turn, we'll just get like a little skirmish kind of fight in and end it there.
For my queen. To the victor, the spoil.
Just occupy it. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. This is what remains of the Dark Elves. Black Ark and a lone general and Malekith with a paltry army. And that will be it for them. The whole new world is ours. Well, including our allies, that is. Time to move into Norska. So we'll work on that next episode as we mop these guys up. Try and keep these 4 armies together, or as close together as possible. But we'll descend on the, I think it's a scaling over here next time. And I think I might actually build a 3rd army over here. And then down here, we're going to be building 2 armies down here to support Uhtred. And just get everything ready for potentially fighting with the dwarves. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Episode, I think 25, 24 or 25 is next. Have a wonderful day. Ragnarok, signing out.